We are to share information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this.
Follow me, Master, a few words.
I'll bring you... to the one... one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
We are to share information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this.
I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Here, if you please.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Bakbatal is not a friendly place for pawns. Each gaze we encounter feels more unjustly vicious than the last.
Take heart. But we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray.
Good. We're here.
Have no fear, Master.
I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Listen to this, cuz. With the coin you've been giving me, Oh, in Vermont, I'll not be locked up in a filthy cage like this.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll take it.
Where is your daddy? Open.
son. I'm off to the tavern. I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
All's well, I trust. You looking to enlist? I'll give you my post.
My knees have been acting up of late.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
My bed mates.
Can't put a
Sharp
price
as
on
this.
Suppose I can finish
Well
it
done.
tomorrow.
Lost track of
Any
time.
loose coin about? Go on.
Only here may I plunder.
Take joys by the handful.
Drawing plenty.
I have all by myself in the street, fluttering all day. It's tiring work.
Swapping stories.
Look who's here.
Go on.
Come have a look, eh? Oi, cuz. You faring well? I've you to thank for this chance. Oi, cuz. I've you to thank for this chance. Me? I'm getting along all right. Much obliged.
All the best tales come from travelers at the inn.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Chance to
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this. The Arisen has been poisoned! Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
mind the oozes.
It is weak to fire! Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin wins the as they say.
I cannot fault your prowess.
I see you pinched something from our foe. That was crafty of you.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
That explains the harmony betwixt us.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
You have my protection.
Compared to the thrill of victory, one cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
No call here.
Quite the view from up here. Shall we see how high I can scale?
Well said.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
No call here.
Well done, Master.
Why, 'tis a treasure in the truest sense.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst.
Who's there?
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've battle killed, see?
Focus. A moment of indecision will spell our doom.
No call here.
Right, I've got a grip on our foes.
Cyclops' task will prove a fine reward for a battle well fought. Let's see if we can't print one off intact.
And what good will that do us if we don't survive? You must needs focus.
I suppose I'll handle this. Prepare yourself!
As a matter of fact, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
Asps attack with the fell venom.
This bow will recoil from flame.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey. But I won't pretend I'm happy about it. Best use this.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
Am I properly equipped for this situation? Mayhap I...
Nicely done.
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself.
Well said.
Right where I need to. Don't let up.
We are at our best when we combine strength.
Oh, methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I shall suffer such offence. We are our masters, Myrmidons, and no others.
It's easily done. At last, a chance to use this. Mercy. Prepare yourself.
Best we extinguish our lanterns before we take another step. Yon foe will be upon us in moments if it sees the light.
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Would that such tranquility could last.
There's no great shock to me.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Take that! Jumping the knackers, master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
Miss, and you shame us both.
That's it. I've had enough.
Too fast for you.
I see you've pinched something from our foe. That was crafty of you.
You'll get what's coming to you. Takes better mind than mine to solve this.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Better best
Press home our advantage.
strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
No quarrel here.
We can count upon my aid.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick, douse the flames! Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Field of battle is what to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear.
I quite agree.
Can't let you get away.
So that's where you're hiding, hmm?
Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
You've got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
No mercy.
I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Appears we've found a ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Unless there's a spoon in it, I'm not interested.
Heavens. You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. You have my protection.
As planned.
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
Miss, and you shame us both.
Hold it!
Halt, I say! Stop running! Might I be of assistance? Allow me.
We are to share information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this. Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Ice is our ally against the... That was a skillful bit of figure. You do your rotation proud.
Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Ensure your next attack is no less perfect.
We are to share information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this.
Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
Might I be of assistance? Allow me.
A device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight and people by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies. We are to share information with coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this.
Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
We are to share information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this.
I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
Contraptions like these are best used when and as we find them.
Oh, a ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Shall I assist?
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Go, Harpies. Keep out of reach of their talons.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weaknesses.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. How just let the enemy gain the upper hand? The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Loath as I am to record the events of the coronation, they are
We are to share information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this.
I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll cry.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in back.
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermon's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they... have their reasons.
Looking for horse in
This is no good.
Interested in my wares? Hi, looking to change your... No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've not to... Well, got any findings to share? Pleasure doing business.
Pray be at ease. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let anyone rob us of our simple pleasures.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining won't do any good. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
This place gives me an ill feeling. True faith must come from the spirit, not the mind. Those who lose their luck, I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask. Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind. I have placed a mark upon the remains you seek.
Thanks. At least I have my life.
I've a fondness for the
My head hurts just thinking about it.
The morrow is just another opportunity to
We must rest.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
The morrow is just another opportunity to improve.
Always another errand to see to. Each day is the same as the one before.
Well met.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellence. Service at a fair price. Do come again.
It's been a hard day. Ain't I seen you back somewhere?
Come have a look, eh? Much obliged.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Got to keep moving.
Oh. Odds make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Pray be at ease. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let... Always a pleasure. Pray, life in this country can be hard to bear. Always a pleasure.
What do you want? You've got the Empress? This some kind of jape? Suppose the fact you're telling this to me means you're in the know. You one of us? Right then. I'll pass these tidings along to our interested party. Where should I tell them to find you? The empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path, is it? Fair enough. Fear not. I'll arrange for the interested party to meet you in the empty house, south of the Pilgrim's Path. Fear not. I'll arrange for the interested party to meet you in the empty house, south of the Pilgrim's Path.
Well met, son. How might I... Pray be at ease, sir. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let... Always a pleasure.
Looking for Lord's invitation.
If you see aught untoward,
Sir Arisen, I take it you have given the coral snakes the information we discussed. Then the villain behind Her Majesty's assassination will doubtless be compelled to act with all due haste. And so must we. Let us begin our preparations presently.
Our preparations are complete. Shall we make for the empty house in Batal? I can guide you there if you wish.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Come to think of it...
Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? As one of Her Majesty's champions, my face is like as not to be known to our villain. I have also employed the aid of a woman resembling Her Majesty in stature and build. She will fulfill the role of Empress during the exchange.
No, Manella. We must go ourselves.
Your Majesty,
I don't. Should the ruse be discovered too soon, the renegade may flee and escape justice. We must confront them, so that our land and its people may ne'er endure such uncertainty again.
Understood. Then I shall guard your Majesty with my life. We must needs be ready for whate'er comes, Sir Arisen. Pray, tell me when you are prepared.
So, a bit of trickery is in order. Rest assured, Master, that we pawns shall be watching over you all the while.
There's no great shock to me.
I suspect the villain will approach under cover of night. Are your preparations concluded? I am glad to hear it, and not a moment too soon. We have received word that someone approaches our location. Find a way to loosen the villain's tongue. I shall remain hidden till the opportune moment presents itself.
I am come. Would you kind... Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your captive and naught else. Where might she be? Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other. Fortunately for you. Had it been anyone else, your head would now be free of its shoulders. 'Tis by the coral snake's failure that she yet lives. I trust you are prepared to rectify this mistake. Go on. Kill her. That is far enough. You must forgive me. I suspected foul dealings from the moment I heard the Empress was being held here. However, with this display you have earned my trust. In truth, she cannot die here. We must have her meet her, and in a place more fitting. Tell me, do you know what it takes to inspire action in this world? Tragedy. Yes, tragedy. The emotion that floods forth in the wake of such events can change the world entire.
Consider what a tragedy of singular measure, such as that of a great leader martyred for her ideals, could achieve. Why, the flames of revolution would burn eternal.
A worthy funeral pyre for an empress, wouldn't you agree? And so Her Majesty's tragedy must be made a spectacle of, that all Batal might bear witness and shed tears of blood.
So this was your aim. It all becomes clear.
Your knees! We have you surrounded. Sir Armhild! So it was you!
Manella, this little ruse was your doing, I suppose. And as for your Majesty, I must say I am disappointed. You would go so far to save your own neck, rather than do what is best for the future of this country.
We understand what you desired to achieve. Yet we also believe that no ideal can truly be born from bloodshed. Perhaps you will ponder this in your solitude. By our authority as Empress, we hereby place you under arrest.
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway? Then we had best seek him out!
That fool understands naught. Does she think she can exact change in this world through goodwill? That fool understands...
I shall escort Sir Irmhild to her cell. I cannot thank you enough for your aid in this matter, Sir Arisen. I shall escort Sir
We pity Irmhild, but her ideals are not our own.
We do not believe that Batal would be best served by a martyred empress.
I suppose I shall wait here for the day then.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Well met.
How's the world treating you, huh? Come have a look, eh? Much obliged.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Shall we get some rest then? You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm your... It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. How fare you this day, Master? I only pray you're as content as I am.
Looking for all in particular. No trouble today.
Welcome and well. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
Some of us really
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I'd not linger here.
Seems like. Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
Time for a few sips. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Hoy there! Come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand. Won't kill. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss, pure and simple. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in...
I expect Sir Lamond will further loosen his lips if we continue to gift him newt liquor.
Well now, if it ain't the current arisen. Faring all right? Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge ye a moment, so long as I've a drink in hand. Consarn it, this bottle's empty. Apologies, cuz, but I can't talk with a parched throat. Well now, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or may... Aye. That's the stuff. Thanks for this, cuz. Yeah, too kind. Warms ye right up, it does. You're welcome to bring me more of this whenever ye like. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. Well now, if it ain't the current arisen. Faring all right? Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge ye a moment. So consarn it, this bottle's empty. Well now, if... Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Brilliant. That's kind of ye. I was just craving some more of this. But what you hoping for, cuz? Suppose I could oblige a fellow arisen. What? Hadn't you noticed? That's a bit embarrassing, eh? I'm a former arisen. Mind, one who couldn't fell his dragon. And if there's aught more shameful than that, I've yet to hear of it. In my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a beast now, but my dragon's long gone. Brings a tear to your eye, don't it? But don't cry for me, cuz. Just know that you've got my full support. I'll be glad to see ye succeed where I once failed. Only, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Bring your dragon low, and taste glory eternal. Care to join me for a glug or free, cuz? Damn near brings a tear to my eye. This is for ye, cuz. Care to join me for a glug or free, cuz? Is that right? Have at it then. Care to join me for a glug or free? Damn near brings a tear. This is for ye, cuz. Care to join me for a glug or free, cuz? Damn near brings a tear to my eye. This is for ye, cuz.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items. I'll serve with redoubled vigor.
Greeting. Its healing waters draw upon the volcano. Always a pleasure.
The waters of the hot spring have left us fighting fit. Now we can resume our journey with renewed vigor.
No quarrel here.
Not let a single shadow slip me by.
I don't feel safe. My knees have been acting up of late. I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Well met.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
A device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight and people by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
Can't expect to fare so well.
To be away to be
In my line of business, patience.
I mustn't let the cat. It's been a hard day.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next? What for the hobgoblin?
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You be ready to try.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Ilmen är framme.
Nun vi oyanda atar. Lom. Nandawin fe no endiliran a Newman.
Dalia Vanit Kullian.
Isolod Fanum, Nandawin, Karen.
Busa falasmir. Elelote anfir ananduin. Mom osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Angudu telpe. Elelote anfir ananduin. Ala Anaduin Karim. We herua.
Fa al karwa sil non via palan. My timithir melto.
Elelote anfir ananduin. Mormate fa elecano. Osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Elelote anfir ananduin. Mormate fa elecano. Angudu telpe. Eldalia morneseron. Menua culuio.
Arefan.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
Nun be oyonda atar.
Elelot osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Angudu telpe. Eldalia morneseron.
Menen Berlinda. Cassian Arche.
Nihia Meniel, Falia,
Irale.
Giovanna, Lasur.
Ayu, Fanamo ne metani.
My duty is to care for this, our sacred tree. The Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very heart, and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arbor Heart is our connection to the land. Yet, day by day, her strength is failing. I must give her nourishment of the soil to help her recover. A special kind, called Gwifentia in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the Arbor Heart with life. Now, little remains. Too little for the Arbor Heart to recover her strength in full. Do you know of this substance? It must be found outside the arbor somewhere. If you find any, Will you tell me where it lies?
You can always depend upon me to translate for you, Master. Gwifencha is the Elvish word for scale cinder.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder? Where can it be found, I wonder?
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the Batali smithing style. A Batali blacksmith ought to be able to tell us more.
If you see him on your journey, will you let me know?
Salma Arenfe. Alekando Nande.
Kemen Ross.
Intal ne Nalampa?
Nun ve oyonda atar.
Morfanenwen Alkawa.
Akayel filk arume fa in Itherond, etele eldalia nun we. In Lalasta.
Vindamund.
Ronde Minotaur.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance?
It seems to me the shopkeep could have afforded a discount.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Don't bring trouble to my door. Work's work, no matter how dull it might be.
So, Gwifencha is the Elvish word for scale cinder. I suppose we ought to pay a visit to a Batali blacksmith next.
Got some work for me. Got some work for me.
Wow, wow. Look who 'tis. What brings you to the smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoured. Of course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see. With Brocker's teachings under my belt, there. So ask away. My hammer is at your disposal, sir. Pleasure doing business with you.
Follow me.
Everyone's having a grand old
Tedium's
time.
a kind of blessing, I suppose. Work's work. A customer then. That changes things.
Something smells good.
Life's been pretty bored in particular.
No sense travelling when I'm happy in here.
Only here may I plumb the depths of my own soul. Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Drawing in a crowd is only nice. If it weren't so costly.
Since my days are naught but toil.
Some of us get complacent.
Didn't have to work for
I can while I'm in town.
Could do with a decent supper.
Smogged off for a moment. Welcome as fine as
I'll have an early supper.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish, Nutriarb. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha. The arbor heart depends. Would you be willing to gather the... You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Rotten fish and apples? My stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
There's no great shock to me.
Master. My heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Molis.
Menelume sur Karilm. Error anne oja fermor. Dilmen sind.
Tis a vexing thing, communicating without a shared tongue. Would that we could find some common ground between us.
Let us endeavour not to give our host any reason to doubt us further.
Ayu, fanamo ne metani.
Nun lia fiona sur fianis.
Ayu, il fanamo ne metani.
Fiamo nambawe. Metene fimelto.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair. Avehum? Angudo telpe.
Nunui ondo.
Salma Arenfe. Alecamo Nande.
Kirandone halana. Alecano nande.
Isilrod vanun galayal lom. Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more... Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their... I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this. But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner...
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Nandawin fe no Endiliran Hanyuma.
Stolin Tan. Non when they hit off.
There's got to be something fun to do.
It's been a hard day.
I've a dozen things to get a customer then. That changes things.
Washes all my troubles clean away, this place.
You're back! And who's that you've got? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I...
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
No quarrel here.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Head for the road if all goes awry.
Suppose I'm tired.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you...
A gift. For you.
Bah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elf? I'm gonna go dispose of this. And I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly?
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
Where else can I look?
Oft we will hear a foe before we espy them. A moment's warning can make all the difference.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
We'd best leave it at that. Wouldn't want Brocker to espy you in here. Come on.
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? Oh, you got much more than me. I suppose you win. For now, I must return, and I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, and I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn.
Now the Arbor Heart is sure to recover, and seeing Miss Darren's cheerful mien made all our labours worthwhile.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
What should I do? I hope the weather holds. I might stay a while. A sharp wit and work through any.
Go on, have a look.
My shift's done. I'm off to the tavern.
No need for restraint when you're with me, cuz. I need a favour, cuz. Feeling generous. Oh well, can't always.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Hard to choose when anything's fair.
No sense travelling when I'm happy as here.
Some of it. Well met.
Another day.
Look who's here.
Go on, have a look.
Life's been pretty kind.
In town.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change it. Well, got any findings to share? Many thanks. Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. Many thanks.
Wishing my armor can wait till the morn.
No one's coming.
Go on.
Well met.
Some meat would be nice.
Seems my days are naught but toil.
These fine backs acting up today. It's been a hard
Well, this
day.
is no good.
Looking for autism.
I can't wait to see what the day holds. I hope I acquitted myself well today.
How's the day?
A good sleep will ensure... "'Tis a perilous journey I've had, Arisen. When that griffin came upon us, I feared we were done for. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.